NATO's chief says Ukraine is gradually making progress in its counteroffensive against Russian forces. Jens Stoltenberg met with President Volodomyr Zelenksky during a surprise trip to Kyiv. In a joint press conference, Stoltenberg stressed that members of the military alliance would keep providing Ukraine with ammunition.
Today, your forces are moving forward. They face fierce fighting, but they are gradually gaining ground. Every meter that Ukrainian forces regains is a meter that Russia loses. And there is a stark contrast. Ukrainians are fighting for their families, their future, their freedom. Moscow is fighting for imperial delusions.
Well, Zein Basravi is live for us in Kyiv, and I guess a show of support there from Stoltenberg. What else did he have to say on this visit?
That's exactly right. It was an unannounced visit, comes on the same day as a visit by the defense ministers of UK and France, so certainly an important day for the government here in Kyiv. Anytime such high-profile visits happen, something President Zelenskyy puts forward to everyone he talks to is the need for air defenses, that Ukraine needs better air defenses. And that's something he raised with Stoltenberg, saying that ahead of the winter, Ukraine needs air defenses to protect not just its cities, but key power infrastructure. If you remember last year, Ukraine's energy infrastructure was the target across the country for sustained Russian attacks during the winter months. So in preparation for the winter, he renewed that call for better air defenses from the Allies. That is not something he's going to get yet, but what he did get were kind words from Stoltenberg, as well as a great deal of commitment, financial commitment to restoring Ukraine's ammunition stocks. Stoltenberg said NATO and Ukraine have never been closer, and to make that point, committed more than $2.5 billion worth of key ammunition for tanks, for long-range artillery like howitzers, shells that would be used to the tune of, per shell, we're looking at around $500,000 to $150,000 in cost, depending on the type of shells you're talking about. And $2.5 billion buys Ukraine a great deal of ammunition, which buys them more time in this fight, something that is very important. And this visit, Stoltenberg's words, the meetings with Zelenskyy, a kind of recognition that they are in this for the long haul. Zelenskyy has been saying for several weeks that this will be a long war. There have been predictions by analysts that it will go on well past 2024, well past 2025, and this commitment of ammunition seemingly underlining that reality. At the same time, we've seen this week Russia announce a massive hike in its military spending going forward. Taken together, this is a clear signal to Ukrainian people, as well as to the people from the countries that are supporting Ukraine in this war, that it is likely to go on much longer than anyone expected.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Zein. That is Zein Basravi for us in Kyiv.